Hi, I'm Jessica Lombard, proud superintendent of Huntley 158. Welcome back to RAIDER Roundtable. Today we're excited to welcome a special guest who plays a key role in supporting our students, our staff, and our schools. Joining us is Anita Adam, president of the Huntley Education Foundation. In this episode, we'll talk about how the Education Foundation brings grants, scholarships, and other opportunities and resources to our schools, enhancing the educational experience for all. Anita, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Anita, the foundation has been around for 23 years. And while you've been in the district for a number of years, you've not been part of that foundation, but you've had various roles in both the foundation and in our district. Tell us a little bit about you and your background and your passion for wanting to be part of the Huntley Education Foundation.
Yeah, so I've been part of the foundation for 7 years and served as board president for 5 of those 7 years. I've worked in the district for 10 years. I started at Martin, then moved to Marlowe, and now I'm at the district office. I also have 2 students that have attended the District 158 schools. They were both in high school. My passion for being on the foundation is really to enhance things for not only my own students, but all the other students for the district.
Anita, I see that with the work you've done in the foundation, but your day-to-day work that you've done here in the district, whether it's been as a parent, as a staff member, and now, again, as part of that foundation. And would you talk about what your passion is that totally aligns with the mission of the Huntley Education Foundation? I'm going to read that here so I don't get any part of that wrong, but then I do have a few questions around that.
Okay.
The mission of the Huntley 158 Education Foundation is the advancement of Huntley 158 students and staff excellence to achieve their highest potential. So again, when I hear that mission and I read that mission, Anita, that is absolutely something you and the other members of the foundation exude on a daily basis. When you think about those words, and those are words on paper, but your board, your foundation brings those to life. What are some of the ways that you're able to fulfill as a board and as a foundation that mission?
So our approach is twofold. The first is with grants, which are available year-round, and the second is with scholarships. And students can apply for our scholarships, whether they're going to a 2-year college, 4-year college, or trade school.
Anita, you are able to, again, as a foundation, provide those grants and scholarships on an annual basis. But that doesn't come easy, right? The number of grants that, and the magnitude of what those grants funding have been able to bring to our classrooms, as well as the scholarship opportunities has grown, doesn't come easy. And a lot of that is having to fundraise, if you will. Where does the funding come from that's able to provide the foundation with the opportunity to do these two things?
A majority of our funding comes from the Hootenanny. So we host the Huntley Hootenanny every year in partnership with the district and the village of Huntley. This past year, we had 3,200 people register, and we raised $55,000.
Anita, that one event alone, not only is it bringing in a number, a great opportunity for funds to be able to do these things, but to see an entire community come together. We have small friends, our youngest, we see our kindergartners and our ECC students all the way up through our high school. We see community members that don't even have students in the district anymore participate in this. It is such a community event, right? It takes a village, and the foundation and the village, and then the support that the district's able to do has really, really been fantastic to see with that Hootenanny.
Well, our main focus is making sure that we can provide a safe environment for everyone to come to. And I think that's why it's been so successful, because when everybody comes, they know we've put the work in to make sure it's a safe, fun night for everyone.
Absolutely. Other opportunities, other ways that if people can't participate in the Hootenanny, funding sources come from some other areas too.
Yeah, so we've hosted a few dine-in shares, and we hosted a Windy City Bulls fundraiser, but you can always go on our website, huntlyeducationfoundation.org, and donate that way. And this year, we're hoping to bring a new event this fall, and possibly some other fundraising opportunities throughout the year.
Fantastic. You've got to keep it growing and motivating and all of those things.
Absolutely.
Just don't get rid of that hootenanny.
No, that's around to stay for a while.
One of the first prongs you talked about were the grants, and those grants directly go to our programs in our classrooms. What are some of the kinds of grants you've seen be funded through the foundation over the years?
So some of the grants have been robotics equipment for the robotics club, auto lifts at the high school, microphones for the PAC. Recently, we've also partnered with the Pen Pal program through the Medical Academy.
And I've seen some others that you highlighted some of just a variety of things, but it's been anything from setting up a postal service and those supplies for that social interaction and the writing skills at our elementary schools, all kinds of things.
Right.
So the sky's the limit, and
Absolutely.
really staff are able to think about something that they'd like to be able to promote that is maybe outside of the regular curriculum or that it enhances and brings that to the next level of the curriculum. And they're able to just go on and, like you said, at any time apply for a grant and see how that we can, again, extend the experiences and enhance those. That second prong was scholarships.
Right.
And I know the scholarship, there is the Senior Scholarship Awards night in the spring, and it's been fantastic to see the opportunities for our students. This year with the foundation, or this past year with the foundation, it's probably been the last couple of years, the length of that stage is filled with students.
It is.
With the opportunity to receive funds to continue that education, whether it be a 4-year, 2-year, or a trade school.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what does that scholarship opportunity look like?
Well, we're in scholarship season, so for any high school senior, now's your moment. So the scholarships, we offer a general scholarship, which is open to anyone, like you said, going into 2-year, 4-year, or trade school. That's open till March 18th. And within that, we also offer 3 other opportunities for scholarships. The first one is the James Barney Manning Scholarship. So his friends lovingly refer to him as Barney, after Barney Fife. And he was a local who loved flying and working with his hands. So an additional consideration we take for that scholarship is anyone looking to go into trade school or a 2-year college. The other one is the Jennifer Hoyk Memorial Scholarship. So Jennifer was a PE teacher and department chair here at Huntley High School. Her family created this scholarship in her memory, and we offer it to anyone going into pursuing a career in education. And the last one is the Anita Adam Scholarship, which was created by the foundation in my honor. And this one goes to anyone who goes above and beyond volunteering or giving back to the community.
That's a wonderful experience, not only to help our students as they venture out past high school, but to honor some of our community members, some of our staff, and let their legacy live on through these scholarships as well.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Anita, we've talked about ways for donations, fundraising, participating in things like the Hootenanny, the Dine and Share. If other people would like to get involved, because again, the foundation would love to be able to grow the opportunities for our families and our students through activities. But to be able to do those takes more than 5 or 6 people. And you really need a pool of volunteers who might have a skill set, or I really would like to participate or help with this thing or that event. If somebody is from our community, one of our parents, staff members is just interested in helping out the foundation and volunteering, what does that look like? How do they go about that? And what types of things are you looking for?
You can sign up to volunteer or donate on our website. You can also sign up to be part of our mailing list to receive more information. Following us on Facebook specifically is where we put a lot of updates and information. And that's a great way to contact us too, because we'll always put out there when we're looking for volunteers, and that's a great way to contact us.
There's always a worry. Life is busy right now. How much time is this going to take? And you have a board, at which that board has a little bit more of a commitment, a monthly meeting, things like that. But again, for those who would just, I've got this talent, or I'd love to help with that, that could be a short amount of time.
Absolutely.
Or it could be much longer and ongoing, depending on what they have to give and offer.
Absolutely. Just share your talent with us, and once we find a need, we'll reach out, and we'd love for anyone to fill those positions for us.
Anita, I know we have a few months left of the school year, but one of the things that the foundation brought forward a number of years ago was a staff recognition banquet towards the end of the school year to recognize staff members from a variety of positions, right? It doesn't have to just be a certified teacher. It could be a bus driver. It could be a paraprofessional. It could be someone in the office, nurse. And we have two different categories. We're looking at an educator and a staff member of the year. And each school and the district office get to nominate individuals for that. And then there is a banquet to recognize these individuals for their hard work. Can you tell us a little bit about where did that idea come from? What's the importance of being able to recognize, and a little bit more about that event because it's a pretty special one.
So this program is peer nominated, which is probably the most exciting part of it. So you get to nominate a coworker or a colleague that you see go above and beyond every day, where administration may not see that. So this is a great way for peers to nominate and acknowledge each other. So one educator and one employee are chosen from each building. And in March, the Surprise Squad team gets to travel to each building and surprise that nominee. And it all culminates at a banquet in May, where at the end of the night, you get to announce the distinguished employee and the distinguished educator of the year for our district. It's such an exciting time, and Surprise Squad Day is my favorite day of the year. There's so much joy and gratitude and a lot of happy tears.
Anita, one of the things about that Surprise Squad, it is people get to nominate their colleagues, and I love that. You talked about how that it comes from their colleagues being able to recognize one another. But as you're going through that Surprise Squad, from the moment we walk into the door, the excitement and the who is it and all of that, you feel that in every building. And when they do learn who those two individuals are, it's pure joy for those people. It is something that while there may only be each year one employee and one staff member from every building, we do share all those who were recognized. They get to learn who nominated them and their why, because one of the things that we see here in Huntley 158 is that people understand the importance of supporting one another, acknowledging those good things, because as we are able to celebrate those moments, it makes all of us stronger. And so it's more than just one employee and one educator at the end of the day. It truly is felt throughout the Surprise Squad, all through the spring and at that banquet. And it's one of the things that the foundation has really brought forward that makes Huntley a special place. So we love that event. We know that it's great to recognize those things, and we thank you for that.
It brings an energy. It definitely energizes everyone. We feel that it being at the end of the school year, it energizes you to get through the rest of the school year.
Right. Fantastic. Anita, anything else you'd like to highlight about the foundation? Any last plugs or information for our listeners to know?
Please just follow us on social media. Sign up to be on our mailing list. We'd love to hear from you. Like you said, we're looking for a new board member or a few of them. It'd be great just to see who would come out and want to join our team.
Fantastic. 23 years with the Huntley Education Foundation, really helping to support and enhance the things we do in Huntley 158. It's exciting to know your mission, to know that it is just about our students and our staff, and really making sure we have great opportunities. So thank you for all the years of the partnership, and it's exciting to see where we'll be able to continue to go in the future.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
We always end our episode with a fun fact, but this time I'm going to do a little plug for the foundation, as they're currently looking for new board members, particularly individuals with a background in business, finance, or accounting. If you or someone you know is interested in learning more about this opportunity, please visit the foundation website. As always, I'd like to thank the Huntley Area Public Library for their use of their recording studio, and to all of you for joining us on this episode of RAIDER Roundtable, where it's all students always. Until next time.